Our title for this first Sunday of Advent is Advent Watch, the Call of Preservation. What does it mean to preserve? It simply means to maintain in safety from injury, peril, or harm, or to protect. But it also means to serve ahead. Our responsorial psalm includes this particular verse: preserve and protect the people you have chosen. In our second reading, St. Paul assures us God will keep you firm to the end. And the prophet Isaiah in the first reading simply declares, we are the clay and you, O Lord, are the potter. And Jesus tells us in the gospel, be watchful, be alert. You do not know when the time will come. In his last lecture, this man simply said, the key question to keep asking is, are you spending your time on the right things? Because time is all you have. Rightly said.
Randolph Frederick Randy Pausch was an American professor of computer science and human-computer interaction and design at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pausch learned that he had pancreatic cancer in September 2006, and in August 2007 he was given a terminal diagnosis, 3 to 6 months of good health left. He gave an upbeat lecture titled The Last Lecture, Really Achieving Your Childhood Dreams, on September 18, 2007 at Carnegie Mellon. Pausch died of complications from pancreatic cancer on July 25, 2008. Keep awake. That's what Randy Pausch spoke about in his famous last lecture. From preserving and achieving your childhood dreams, to preserving and living your own identity, to living your life to the end, faithful to your relationships, doing good to others and living the truth. The last lecture of Randy Pausch is what Jesus says as well. The last lecture of Jesus Christ, given to the disciples only hours from his execution, is found in today's reading, Mark 13. Still, it's not a stretch to think of these words of Jesus as his last thoughts, his last lecture in which he challenges the disciples to keep awake for his second coming. The danger is that the disciples will miss what really matters, distracted by the many assorted demands and details of day-to-day life. So Jesus says to them, keep awake. The challenge for us is to keep awake. Awake for the coming of the Lord during this Advent season.
So, how do we respond to this call of preservation? First, self-preserve. Be true to your human nature. Your basic nature is to act or perform and not be acted upon. This means let us be proactive in order to be productive.
"9:30 Cape Town now."
I'm sorry, sir. That flight is
That
closed.
is a business class ticket.
Yes, sir. We could arrange a
Do
later
you know
flight.
who I am?
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? There's a gentleman here who doesn't know who he is. If anyone is able to assist him, please report to the information desk.
Remember that your behavior is a product of your decisions based on values. Your behavior should not be a product simply of conditions based on your feelings, because feelings are changeable. It is not what happens to us, but our response to what happens that shapes our existence. So secondly, preserve your good relations, because the measure of a good relationship is always asking ourselves, is this relationship making me a better Christian, a better Catholic, and a better person? The third way to respond to the call of preservation is to preserve the goods of the earth, because we are stewards of this earth. Preserve, protect, and defend life and nature. The fourth is to preserve the goods of your productivity. Save, live within your means, and conserve. And the fifth way to respond to the call of preservation is to preserve your relationship with God. In the Gospel of John, we hear Jesus telling us, "Amen, amen, I say to you, whoever keeps my word will never see death." So, please remind ourselves to keep our personal prayer and meditation religiously intact. Hold on to your personal Bible reading. Be faithful to it. And please attend spiritual conferences, lectures, seminars, recollections. Remember that all sins begin with lies. Finally, please identify your lies and confront them.
And on weekends, I volunteer with disabled kids.
Oh, you're such a saint.
Coco's ready.
All right, a deal's a deal. Now beat it.
You said 20.
I said beat it!
You suck.
You can fool some of the people all of the time. And all of the people some of the time. But you cannot fool all of the people, all of the time.
What?
Identify your lies and confront them. A productive Christian preserves one's own integrity and relationships, and only serves the truth. So, keep watch and stay awake.
May God bless you.